Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. If you haven't already, make sure to subscribe to the channel and leave a like on the video.
Sorry, it has to be in such a tough area that we gotta do such awkward things to you here.
Third eye cyst. Dr. Pimple Popper helps a man with a large cyst located right under his eyebrow in her latest video posted to Instagram. It's so big it's beginning to block one of his eyes in his view. The clip is captioned by Dr. Pimple Popper, using our third eye to see that it will be a good day today. The juicy hairy blackheads. Dermatologist Sandra Lee, MD, aka Dr. Pimple Popper, began her day with a grand depot celebration for all her fans. That's not to say she kicked her heels for the remainder of this Tuesday. In reality, Dr. Pimple Popper did the opposite. She zoomed right along to another appointment with a new patient in her most recent Instagram video. This patient has an age-old problem, blackheads. It's not clear until later exactly where this blackhead crop is situated, but the area is hairy. I mean, it's a very hairy man. Spoiler, this is the eyebrow of a man as a consequence. The real pop-up action is extra satisfying. Dr. Pimple Popper has a touch of mystery and a jungle of hair to work around and get through. She explains in the caption, "I will gladly take these blackheads out of your hands." Nominate link in the bio for the latest blackhead exclusive hashtag Dr. Pimple Popper, hashtag blackheads. She begins with a comb down extractor in her hand. At least one can believe that. The camera is zoomed in super close to the clogged ponds and only the tip of the tool is visible. What's in the spotlight? The blackheads and all the gunk that spews out of them. In the comments, the fans reacted instantly. One of them wrote, "Oh, love a blackhead." Another added, "Yum." Other fans have found that the blurry, grainy camera isn't working for them, but you can't please everybody all the time. Dr. Pimple Popper gave her another shot with an upgraded view of the camera. The latest clip reveals the official location of the blackheads and a better view of the extraction process. All the blackheads are on the eyebrows of her patient, I know. I'm going to pause and let that sink in. This one has the fans talking about it. Buttery cyst. I can talk about the most satisfying pops without talking about Mama Squishy. A lot of my followers on social media know who she is. She has a whole series of videos, said Dr. Lee. This is a wonderful woman who came to see me who has a lot of these bumps all over her body. They're called statuses, Thomas, a type of cyst that's filled with oil. It's like a yellow oil. It looks a lot like butter or that kind of variation. They're really satisfying to remove because you can remove the entire content and you have to remove the really thin sac that it is contained in. She enjoys it as much as we enjoy watching it, so it's really fun to see her reaction when we remove all these bumps from her.
This is a cyst that got inflamed and recently leaked. I'm not hurting you, right? No dolor? No. Oh.
The tunneling back blackhead. If you're not a night owl, you might have skipped one of the finest pops of all time from dermatologist Sandra Lee, MD, aka Dr. Pimple Popper. She squeezed two more out to wrap up the hump day and give her fans all the inspiration they need to get through the rest of the week on Instagram. What's in a recovery room for this particular hump day event? Oh, the main event is a deep blackhead in the back, but for a companion it has a steady cystoma. Popping is still easier with a friend of mine. That's true for this Instagram shot. Dr. Pimple Popper has her assistants in the recovery room to support her, and all the fans cheer her up from home. She shared what to expect in a caption, "Wednesday Day Hump Cure." I didn't forget it was Wednesday. We all need a little something to help us pop over this hump, so here's a combo pack of blackheads and steady cystoma. There's a lot going on, so let's get right into it. Dr. Pimple Popper starts with the blackhead. It looks reasonable and unassuming at first, but the more she digs with her comedone extractor tool, the more gunk emerges. This thing is never ending. It appears to tunnel deep under the skin. Finally, Dr. Pimple Popper pulls the skin up and squeezes with all her might. The last blob comes squishing out. Dr. Pimple Popper's job isn't over yet. She moves to the steady cystoma next. This one requires a slice with a scalpel and a squeeze with the fingers. That's all it takes to drain all this gooey, buttery liquid out. One fan summed it up perfectly. Extraction satisfaction to the max. In this clip, it is hard to tell whether it is a cyst or lipoma. Once Dr. Lee opens the skin up, she suggests that it is a lymphoma, but isn't sure. She always makes sure the patient is comfortable and isn't hurting. She starts to squeeze the gunk out and eventually decides it is a cyst and not a lipoma. As the cyst is located on the patient's back, it is quite large. The bigger the cyst, the more in it. The cyst contained a lot of gunk and the patient says it has been growing for 18 years, so I'm not surprised that it is this big. It takes quite a while to get all the cysts out of the body and must get tiring for the surgeons. That's all the time we have for today's video, guys. Thank you for watching. We'll see you next time.